What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, I am going to make rosemary baked chicken. Now, I haven't had rosemary baked chicken in a while, but I don't have fresh garlic to put inside of my chicken drums. It's actually drumsticks that I'm making. I am going to throw in some potatoes. I'm gonna cut them up and we're gonna have a chat. Oh, some bell pepper and onion as well. So first things first. Now, do you bake in a glass, right? Yeah, you don't know nothing about that. No, I'm just playing. But no, I am gonna put a few pieces to the side in aluminum foil and put a little something together for me for lunch because it's 1 o'clock and it's on a Wednesday, so I don't know when you'll be seeing this, but I do want to put something together for dinner. So this is what I'm making today will be dinner and lunch for maybe 2 or 3 days. Because I have some side items that I want to put with it as well. But to get started, instead of 375, I'm gonna set the oven. Let me make, you know, sometimes we forget. Let's set it to, we're gonna do 350 because I want a slow cook. Slowly cook the chicken. But anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna wash our hands first. I have on my mic, so I'm good with that. Because I was like, I know I'm moving around and sometimes you can't hear or whatever, but I just wanted to have this mic on. Now, I don't know how you bake your chicken. Do you bake it in aluminum foil? Do you use a glass, not container, but a glass, I guess, container, huh? Do you fry? What do you put your chicken in to make it? So I'm not going to put my chicken in the sink. What I'm gonna do is actually put it in here. I think I might need one of these bowls. Let's see. Oh, I'm putting rosemary on the potatoes as well. So if you don't know nothing about rosemary chicken or you never had it, oh, it's good. Oh my gosh. So I'm trying to have the camera where you guys can like see like what I'm doing or whatever. So I bought these legs. Let me see how many. Oh, I gotta take out the onion because I'm gonna use the rest of this red onion. And I have a bell pepper. I'm gonna use the rest of this. I had this onion, this red onion for my salad. I gotta wash this, of course. I'm glad I'm using it now. All right, so we got our little plastic bag because I don't want to keep going back and forth to the garbage and I don't want the garbage over here. So this is my little bag to put my little stuff in so I don't have to worry about that. I am gonna get an apron, so I gotta make sure I get that. But anyway, so let's get the kitchen shears because I'm gonna cut some of this fat off. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11, I thought it was a pack of 12. They cheated me. I need to go get my drumstick. But anyway, so I have the Tyson. I didn't see Purdue when I went to Walmart. So if they had Purdue, I'm not biased. I like Purdue. But anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and cut up the chicken. Because I gotta clean it. I'm gonna put it up in here. So I'm gonna put it in this to wash it. And you know what? It's so funny, and I don't want to talk about people, but some people don't clean their chicken. They don't wash it off. To me, that's nasty, but that's how I feel. So, but a lot of people don't. They don't wash their hands. That's why I don't eat at everybody's house. Especially when you don't wash your hands. And then, I'm not gonna lie, I know people who have pets, but yeah, see, that's the only thing about, I'm just keeping it real, cheaper chicken. You have all this excess fat. Let me know in the comments below if you buy the skinless. I love skin. It's not good for you, but you know, it makes the chicken. I'm just keeping it real. That's just me. But anyway, so what I'm gonna do is, let me see. Let me show you what I'm trying to do. Let me move it right here. Can you see that? I'm trying not to grab the camera. Okay, so can you see that? So basically what I'm trying to do is cut, see how it has extra fat? I'm just trying to remove that. I just don't like it. That's just me. So, and these are for kitchen. I don't use it for anything else, these shears. So I don't cut like all of the skin, but I leave some skin on. So to me, that's fine. So that's right there. So actually what I'm gonna do is that's why this bowl came in handy. All right, let me wash it out. Even though it's clean, I'm gonna wash it out. All right, so we're gonna put that in there. Now, as I mentioned before, do you cut the excess fat or you just fry it up? You're like, no, that's the good stuff, Mico. That's what I do. I go ahead and I eat everything. I don't, but to each his own, it's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut up this chicken. Yeah, I don't know. They're pretty big, so I'm like, well, what they eating? What type of meal? Cornmeal, oatmeal, what kind of meal they're eating? You know, sometimes they got to cut costs too. So, and then I know I'm just talking, but what do you do with the fat? Do you like take it outside of the house? Because you know, if you don't dispose of it, it has a smell. So what do you do with your, after you clean the chicken? That's why I got a separate bag, because some people don't do that. So I'm glad I'm doing this now to get it out the way. I've been having a taste for rosemary chicken. And then you know what? If you had rosemary chicken, or you eat, you know, rosemary chicken, or you bake it, fry it, or whatever, let me know that in the comments below. Like I said, I don't like all this extra skin. I don't mind skin, but when it's extra like that, I don't like that. I'm just keeping it real. So I'm cutting it. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. And what will go good with this is some cabbage. I need some cabbage. But I don't have my black skillet. I need my black skillet. The one I had to give it away because I wanted a new one. But no, I guess this is, yeah, I don't like all this excess fat. I don't like that. And then don't you hate when I ain't trying to talk about no chicken places, but some chicken places you go to, you like, oh my gosh, did y'all even clean this chicken? You bite into it, you think it's juicy, there ain't no damn juice, that's fat. But some people love that, so. Did I tell you how much I love my kitchen? I finally can cook in my kitchen. I love it. Thank you, Jesus. You know, I remember when I had my own place to myself, because I've had roommates and I've been in relationships and we lived together. And I'm just keeping it real. Like, I'm not saying never, but I don't think I could ever live with anyone ever again. I'm just keeping it real. Now, great if you live together, that's fine, but I don't know. I don't think I can do that again. If we do live together, I want my own bedroom. Even if we together, I want my own bedroom, bathroom, the whole en suite. They're like, well, you might as well live by yourself. Yeah, you're right. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't want to live with nobody else. I like my privacy. I just feel like sometimes when you're in a relationship and you know, have to take a phone call and it's like you gotta skip around and leave the room, and I shouldn't have to do that. You know, but yeah, I don't know why his feather's still on here. That's another thing too. Y'all gotta cut that stuff off. Oh my gosh, it's horrible. So, but yeah, I just, you know, I haven't had this chicken in a long time. So I hope it tastes. See, this is too much skin. Look at that. That's too much skin. That's just my opinion. I like skin, but I don't like it like that. So, and I'm trying to find like more crock pot type of recipes because I gave my air fryer away. I gave a lot of stuff away when I did this challenge. It was just much needed. It was needed to go to other people, and I'm okay with that. You know, I love giving, but I don't want to buy another air fryer yet, because if I buy an air fryer, I would never use the oven. And I would never use my crock pot because I didn't use my crock pot when I had my air fryer. I didn't use it. It was in storage. So, I'm going to hold off. I'm going to get a recipe book. Something healthy, of course, not vegan. I'm not vegan, but something healthy, you know what I mean? So we're almost done with this. Let me know in the comments if you, like I said, go through this to clean your chicken. I think you should, especially if you, I don't care where you get the chicken from. You have to clean it and make sure it's edible. Can you, I don't even want to say, like, can you imagine, like, some of these people, ugh, look at all that fat. That is just, ugh, just nasty. All right. We're almost done. I only have, like, one more left. So that noise was, the preheat is done. So it's ready to bake, baby. I'm gonna do another video also on my light bill, because, you know, if I wasn't cooking, this light would be off and I wouldn't be, you know, the stove and the washer and dryer use the most of your electric, right? I don't know if you knew that, but okay, I'm almost done. All right, so there we go. Okay. So we're gonna put that back in here. Cold water. All right, so we're gonna do that. Now we're gonna dispose of this, but you know what? I have to cut up this bell pepper. So give me a second. Wash my hands, because you don't want any cross contamination. Because of the chicken. I should have had on some gloves, but I couldn't find them. So, all right, so what we're gonna do is we gotta clean our bell pepper. And I'm gonna cut it up over there. Give me a second. I enjoy cooking. You know what? If I would have done this with my channel long time ago, this would have been great for me, because I enjoy cooking, whether it's for myself or, you know, whoever I'm dating. All right, let's turn you back over here. yeah. I'm trying to, you know, be careful with the angles. So, all right, that's my little raisin bread. So we're gonna go ahead and cut this up. I'm gonna use this right now. Okay, I'm gonna use, what you wanna use? Wanna use this one? We haven't used this one in a while. All right, so there you go. Now, what? I'm like, what? We don't edit around here. Other than rosemary chicken, do you like barbecue chicken? Do you like honey, whatever, Korean chicken? You know what? I pick up at a lot of chicken places when I do DoorDash and Uber Eats, and I don't know, I go in and I see like some of the Korean or Chinese restaurants and people order wings. I kind of, you know, because I have to look at their order to make sure their order is correct. But when I look at the prices, I'm like, oh my gosh. It's one particular place, it's called Barbecue Chicken. It's Korean chicken. And I'm like, damn, why it cost so much? I don't know. It's just interesting. But I go in there, they have different flavors from turmeric to garlic to whatever. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and cut this. All right, make sure I get this part. Now, some people eat the seeds. I don't eat the seeds. I guess it depends on what you're doing. I don't know. Well, I don't know why you're not acting right. Why you're not acting right, baby? You don't want me to use you? You're not acting right. It probably just need to be sharpened. Yeah, it probably just need to be sharpened. I mean, I had this cutlery set for so many years. And I have a sharpener. I just got to do it. All right, so I'm gonna put that in there. If you haven't liked this video yet, please do. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. I want to grow this channel so I can be able to do other type of content. For the people who've been rocking with me since the very beginning, when I was actually food delivery scooter entrepreneur, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Well, I'm glad I used this pepper today because it's old. It's not old, but you can tell that it need to be used. All right, so, and I forgot to get some chicken broth. It's okay. I'm gonna use water. So in the future, Mico, you should have bought some chicken broth. Out of all things, I forgot. I forgot. But I can use water. It's okay. You know, chicken broth is with the flavor. Now, do you put chicken broth when you're baking chicken? Sorry about that. Let me know in the comments below. All right. I'm not the best slicer. Not the best slicer. All right, so I know I have the potatoes and onions here, right? So 2 potatoes. I do want to use this red onion because I feel like, well, we're going to have red onion because I haven't used it. And I'm not going to make any salad anytime soon. So I need to go ahead and get rid of this. Don't judge me. We're going to use all type of stuff. So I won't cut this white onion then. I mean, yellow onion. That's a yellow onion. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm thinking white. White potatoes. We're going to use this red onion right here. So, oh yeah, I'm glad I'm using this now to get it out the way. Use everything you can. Use everything you can. All right, so what I'm going to do is cut the onion this way. Do it like that. Now, do you like red onion, white onion, yellow onion? Scallions. Let me know in the comments below. Do you use that? What do you cook with the most? Do you cook with, because you know, red onion is pretty much for salads, sandwiches, especially like the turkey sandwiches. It's like, oh my gosh. All right, this is what I like to do. Some people saute their onions before they bake them. I don't know. I just throw it in. Okay. Also, if you haven't, you know that I do monthly giveaways with my team of people. We give back products and services. So make sure you subscribe to the Mico the Entrepreneur channel, and of course all my channels actually. But the Mico the Entrepreneur channel, make sure you subscribe to this channel so you can be part of the giveaway. I am trying to grow my team and grow the giveaway so we can have different things, you know. I know I had, I received some comments saying that, oh, well, you have the same people winning. You have, you all give away the same thing. Well, do you want to contribute? Because, I mean, you can always contribute. You can send me a Zelle. I don't have Cash App. You can do a super chat, or you can come on with your own giveaway. Just let me know what time. I mean, not what time, but what month you want to do it. You know, I learned that a long time ago, you can't satisfy everyone. You know, I don't see anyone else doing giveaways like we do over here, but everyone want to complain and say what they should and what I shouldn't do. And I'm like, sometimes you just get fed up, and it's like, it's going to be to the point where, should I continue to keep doing this? Should me and my team continue to keep helping the YouTube community? Because I just feel like it comes across ungrateful. I don't give a damn if we giving away the same $5. Nobody else is really doing that and care about you. And I'm using most of my stuff come from the pay that I get off this channel, which I don't get that much, but I don't see other people sharing their YouTube money and saying, hey, I'm gonna do a giveaway for you, being a viewer of my channel. I don't see other people doing that, but that's just how it is. So I just want to get to a level where I'm able to do giveaways within Orlando to grow that base, and then travel. I want to travel. So in the meantime, between time, it's going to be this. So I'm almost done with this. I know that was kind of time consuming, but I had to use this red onion. So I wanted to get it out the way, and it's okay. Now it's not going to bake as good as the yellow or white onion. I'm okay with that though. It's not a big deal. Wash my hands. I don't want my hands sticky. Okay, so we got that done. So we got the bell pepper and onion. Maybe I can afford to get another, let me put this over here, camera in the future. But you gotta watch my videos and watch the ads. You don't do that, then I guess it's gonna take me a little longer. All right, so we're gonna come back over here. Actually, you know what, to be honest, let's go ahead and transfer this. All right, I gotta cut up the potatoes, but what I'm gonna do is, all right, I'm gonna use this olive oil as the base. And I know this is not the avocado oil. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize. Okay, well, I thought it was a smaller hole. It's okay. I just thought it was a smaller hole. All right, so you want to coat your, some people do, some people don't. You want to coat that. All right, so I'm gonna rinse this. All right, so because I have to cut up the potatoes. All right, this is clean. So what I'm gonna do is Now, I don't know if you do this, but I do. I kind of like poke holes. This is when you put your little garlic or onion. Maybe I can do this. Oh, that's a lot of onion. It's okay. I can take a few pieces of these. And be careful because I'm just poking holes. All right, so I'm gonna do it that way. All right, we're gonna transfer it over here. Can you see that? Okay, I think so. Hold on for a second. Let me move this camera up, but I don't. Okay. All right. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use some pieces of onion to put the, when I do the slits, probably just use 1 or 2. This is what I'll do with garlic. You know what I mean? So give it that extra seasoning. It's perfect. Let me know if you guys do this as well. Come on, get on in there. Get on in there. It's not perfect, but it's okay. Come on, slide on in there, baby. All right. Like I said, I'm gonna put a few on here. Matter of fact, hold on, because I'm doing a lot. Now I don't have the actual Reynolds wrap. I only have these pieces, but it's okay. They're cheap. I had another pan. Oh my gosh. Don't talk about me. Don't talk about me. Don't talk about me. It's okay. All right, we're gonna put like 2 pieces over here, right here. We're gonna put 2 pieces right here. All right. If you're enjoying the content, let me know, leave some comments. Like I said, I am making this for dinner and lunch for like a day or 2. So I'm gonna put that over there. And some people probably say, well, why you didn't just season your chicken first? Because I'm gonna season it when I put it in the pan. Well, you want to flip it over. Yeah, let me just do this. This is what I do. Everybody different. So, gonna get on in there, get on in there. All right, I'm gonna put this piece right here then. I am starving. That's gonna take forever. All right, so that's 2 pieces I'm gonna have right there. All right. And I ain't no Rachel Ray. You know, I'm not a big name. So I didn't say I was. I just wanted to make some lunch and have a conversation with you guys. And you know what? I'll put 3. I'll put 3 chicken. 3 chickens. All right. So we're gonna do the rest because we gotta hurry up. We're on a time constraint. All right. All right, let me just go ahead and do this right quick. Now, I could have, breaded it, right? And have that crispy baked chicken. I've done that before. If you do that, let me know in the comments below. I'm just trying to, by the time I bake this, I'm gonna let it slow cook, right? So I'll probably end up making me some tuna. I'll probably end up making me some tuna for lunch because this is gonna take too long because I gotta put this in there. And then I still gotta put my potatoes. I gotta cut up my potatoes. So, but Another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is I know that a lot of people watch my channel and some do, some don't, but I need you guys to support me more because I do support you as well as content creators, and even for the viewers, you know, I need your support more. So I need you to do that. Share my channel because I'm here trying to help you guys. Hold on. All right. So I'm still waiting on HelloFresh and Fresh Market to approve me. I sent the email, so. All right. Now the only issue with this, my potatoes. So I still have to cut my I might have to put my potatoes in another, yeah, because potatoes can't go in there. I'm gonna have to put my potatoes somewhere else because that's not gonna work. So, and I don't want this video to be too long. It's already long. Maybe I'll cut the potatoes and then just put them in, you know, halfway, because they don't take the potatoes long to cook. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I just wanted to have some baked chicken. All right, so we're done with that. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let me get my cup. All right, so now I have the seasoning salt, right? And then I have the rosemary right here, dried rosemary. So I gotta make sure I put some so it won't burn. So I gotta add a little oil to this 3 little legs over here. Make sure I do that. All right, so you guys see it? Let me bring it over closer. Let me move this. It seems like I have a lot of room, but then I don't. You know what I mean? So it's like, ah. All right, I got to cut my potatoes, so we're going to leave that right there. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. Wrong one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Right. And then good, it's kind of like soaking up that olive oil. Okay, there we go. And then it's all in one pan. You ain't gotta worry about, like I don't like my stuff salty. Ugh. So, all right. I don't know. I don't like a lot of stuff on my hands. So I'm a little bit different when it comes to that. Now, you can go ahead and do your veggies and stuff. Put that in there. What is this? Stop. Your bell peppers. Go ahead and put that in there. I don't have any room for my potatoes unless I just do a few. Maybe I'll cut them up small. Yeah, I'll cut them up small. Okay. And just put them in the spaces, right? All right. So let's do that. Sorry, I just got to keep wiping my hand. I just don't like stuff on my hands like that. I should have wore gloves. So probably in the future, I have to buy some gloves. Now, I haven't opened this yet. So I hate when I got to do this. Just be careful. There we go. Woo, jeez. All right. Ooh, girl, childproof. They gonna make sure you don't get in this. Whew. All right, so put that back on. Oh, I smell the rosemary. I know it's dried. Oh, Jesus. All right, so we're gonna sprinkle that. And then I won't put the other rosemary on there until I have to flip it. You know what I mean? All right, so I'm gonna cut up some potatoes, but I just wanna show you, right? That's how it is, boom. This video is already long, so I do apologize, but maybe I'll do a picture of the finished product and then that'll be my thumbnail because, yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more content like this, let me know in the comments below what you want me to make that's easy. Don't give me nothing hard because it's not gonna work. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave me some comments, and I'll see you in the next video.